Okay, we should be live here. What is going on, everybody? I need to test something. Okay, so the audio sounds good. Okay. So we are live here. So the Giants are taking on the D-backs today and looking to get a series sweep over them. And if the D-backs lose this game, they have a record 23 straight losses on the road, which is pretty embarrassing. So starting for the D-backs is Zach Allen, who just came off the injured list, and starting for the Giants is their ace Kevin Gallsman. So this game to the first pitch should be in about 2-3 minutes. So let's see what happens here. Hopefully we get a Giants win. And they're starting the intro now. Let's go.
Welcome to NBC Sports Bay Area, home of the on-base fan. D-backs, Giants, game 4 of this series. The Giants have won the first 3. Now the heat wave has really arrived here.
So the starting lineup for the D-backs today is batting first is Josh Rojas. Batting second is Pavin Smith, the center fielder. Batting third is Eduardo Escobar, the third baseman. Batting fourth is Christian Walker, the first baseman. Batting fifth is Carson Kelly, their catcher. Batting sixth is David Peralta, the left fielder. Batting seventh is, I'm pretty sure this is, Josh Reddick, their right fielder. Batting eighth is Nick Ahmed, their shortstop. And batting ninth and pitching is Zach Gallen. The lineup for the Giants today is batting first Lamont Wade Jr., the left fielder. Batting second, Donovan Solano, the second baseman. Batting third, Mike Yastrzemski, the right fielder. Batting fourth is Wilmer Flores, the third baseman. Batting fifth is Brandon Belt, the first baseman. Batting sixth is Kurt Kasawi, the catcher. Batting seventh is Steven Duggar, the center fielder. Batting eighth is Mauricio Dubon, the shortstop. And batting ninth and pitching is Kevin Gallsman. So those are your lineups for today's game against the D-backs.
Getting ready to lead the Giants onto the field. And let's take a look at the Arizona.
So their prop in the last 6 games is batting .438 with 3 doubles and 5 RBIs. So David Peralta has had a good last 6 games for the D-backs. So on the mound for the Giants today is Kevin Gallsman. He has had 13 starts this season. He has a record of 7-1. And they have 1.43. He has played 81.2 innings. He has 18 walks, 97 strikeouts, 6 home runs, and a .159 opponent batting average. So this is stats for Kevin Gallsman, the Giants starter for today. I did kind of change the scoreboard that I have been using. All I did was change the font of it. So hopefully, I think this looks better, but hopefully you guys think the same here. Because I do think this looks way better, this font, than the old font. So Gallsman throws a 4-seam fastball 50% of the time, his splitter 37.4% of the time, throws a slider 7.3% of the time, and he throws a changeup 5.3% of the time. So it is a very hot day in San Francisco. It is actually like, let me look at the weather here. It is 80 degrees in San Francisco, which for San Francisco weather is very hot. It's 80 degrees there right now. So Josh Rojas batting first for the D-backs, and the first pitch to him is swung on and missed, strike one. That was a 94-mile-per-hour 4-seam fastball from my Gallsman, and it counts 0-1 to Rojas. So now here's the 0-1 pitch to Josh Rojas. He swings and misses again for strike 2, and that was a 96-mile-per-hour 4-seam fastball, and the count's now 0 balls and 1 strike. So now here's the 0-2 pitch to Rojas. And he pops it up to left field. And that is caught by Wade for out number 1. So the Giants defense today is Kirk Casalia, catcher, Kevin Gausman on the mound. Wilmer Flores at third, Brandon Belt at first, Donovan Solano at second, Mauricio Dubon at shortstop, Lamont Wade Jr. at left field, Steven Duggar in center field, and Mike Shanfino right field. So now up for the D-backs is Pavin Smith. He's batting .280 with a .335 OPS. He has a 4.427 slugging percentage. So now here's the pitch to Pavin Smith. He fouls it off for strike 1. The count's 0-1 now. That was a 95-mile-per-hour fastball. So now here's the 0-1 pitch to Pavin Smith. That is in the dirt for ball 1. The count's even now, 1-1. That was an 87-mile-per-hour changeup thrown now by Gausman. So the first few games of this series have been very high scoring. The Giants came back from 7-0 on Tuesday. The 1-1 pitch to Pavin Smith is fouled off for strike 2. So last night it was a huge home. It was like a home run derby at Oracle Park. It was 13-7. Giants had 5 home runs that game. That was insane. It's like a home run derby. So now here's the 1-2 pitch to Smith. He grounds it to Gausman. He will just tag him, and there's out number 2. So there's 2 outs now in the top of the first. So the wind in left and right field is actually on the hitter's side. It's a 1 feet wind for the hitter. And in center field, the wind is on the pitcher's side. Now for the Diamondbacks is Eduardo Escobar. Escobar is batting .241. And he is the Diamondbacks shortstop. No, third baseman. So here's the first pitch now to Escobar. That's high for ball 1. The count's now 1-0. That was a 94-mile-per-hour fastball thrown by Gausman. Escobar's batting .241, has a .292 on base percentage, .456 slugging percentage, 15 home runs, and 44 RBIs. Now here's the 1-0 pitch to Escobar. Straight down the middle for a called strike 1, and the count's even at 1-1. That was a 96-mile-per-hour fastball. Right now, nobody's at third base. The shift is to the right. So now here's the 1-1 pitch to Eduardo Escobar. That is a dart, but Yastrzemski's there to make the catch, and now in the top of the first. So a good start for Kevin Gausman, and the Giants are up. Wade, Solano, and Yastrzemski are the first 3 up for the Giants. So Luke Yastrzemski, I don't know if I said hello to you, but he says, "Go Giants." Yes, sir. Let's go Giants. And that pitch thrown by Gausman for the third out was an 85-mile-per-hour splitter. So a quick 10-pitch inning for Gausman, which is a great start for him. Because so far this series, the D-backs have gone off to amazing starts, and then the Giants just came back and just destroyed them. So this does not look like it may happen today, based on how Gausman is pitching in the first inning. So the top of the first inning there was no hits and no errors. So Steven Duggar in a season against the Diamondbacks is batting .571. He has 7 for 12, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, and he has 5 runs. So Steven Duggar has been complete ownage against the D-backs so far this year. So the Giants have 5 left-handers hitting and 4 right-handed, so it's pretty even. So Zach Gallen is on the mound for the D-backs. He has a 1-1 record of 3.04 ERA, 26.2 innings he has played, 14 walks, 32 strikeouts, and 1 home run given up. Here's the first pitch to Wade. That's called strike 1. The count's now 0-1. That was a 95-mile-per-hour fastball thrown by Gallen. Wade is batting .273, has a .360 on base percentage, .470 slugging percentage, 4 home runs, and 7 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 pitch now to Wade. That is grounded right to Rojas, the second baseman. He throws to Christian Walker for the first out. So Carson Kelly's the catcher for the D-backs, Christian Walker the first baseman, Zach Gallen the pitcher, Eduardo Escobar the third baseman, Nick Gallman the shortstop, Josh Rojas the second baseman, Josh Reddick the right fielder, Pavin Smith center field. Here's the first pitch to Donovan Solano. That's away for ball 1, and the count's now 1-0. Solano's batting .273, has a .322 on base percentage, .375 slugging percentage, 2 home runs, and 16 RBIs this season. Now here's the 1-0 pitch to Donovan Solano. That's in the same exact spot for ball 2, and the count's now 2-0. Now it's 2 straight 96-mile-per-hour fastballs thrown by Gallen. And Mike Yastrzemski on deck. Mike Yastrzemski had that huge grand slam on Tuesday to give the Giants a 9-8 lead, and that would win the game for them. So now here's the 2-0 pitch to Solano. He fouls it off for strike 1. Counts out 2-1. Now here's the 2-1 pitch to Solano. That is high, but Solano swings and misses for strike 2, and the count's even now, 2-2. That was very high, but Solano swung at it. So now here's the 2-2 pitch to Donovan Solano. That's away for ball 3, and the count's now full at 3-2. So now here's the 3-2 pitch to Solano. That is a foul tip, and it's caught by the catcher Carson Kelly. No, it's actually going to be called a strikeout, and there's 2 away. So Mike Yastrzemski now hitting for the Giants. Mike Yastrzemski. The Giants have seen 151 pitches per game, which is the 5th best in the league. And the Diamondbacks are 6th with 149.5. So here's the first pitch to Yaz. And he grounds it right to Christian Walker, who throws it to Zach Gallen, and it's in time for the third out, and that's the end of the inning. So do up for the D-backs is Christian Walker, Carson Kelly, and David Peralta. I need to fix something here. We need to do something here. Whatever. Fix it later. This is so weird. Why is the quality of the thing I'm watching it on so bad? So Gosman has thrown 10 pitches and he has thrown 8 strikes in the first inning. Wait, okay. First pitch to Walker was fouled off, by the way. This is so annoying. So the first pitch to Walker was fouled off. All right, so Christian Walker's batting 210, 252 on base percentage, 319 slugging percentage, 2 home runs, and 13 RBIs. So now here's the 0-1 pitch to Christian Walker. That is way high and away for ball one. The count's not even at 1-1. So now here's the 1-1 pitch to Walker. Gosman sets and he deals. That is in the dirt, but Walker swung and the count's now 1-2. So an 84-mile-per-hour splitter. Gosman's splitter has been absolutely nasty this year. His splitter has been nasty. So now here's the 1-2 pitch to Walker. And check swing. He did go, and that's strike 3. And that's the first out of the inning. That was in the dirt, and Walker did a check swing, but he went. So the Gosman strikes out Walker, and there's 1 away. Yeah, he definitely went there. He definitely went. Now this will bring up Carson Kelly, the catcher. He's batting 271, a 391 on base percentage, 479 slugging percentage, 8 home runs, and 26 RBIs. So here's the first pitch to Carson Kelly. That's away for ball one. The count's now 1-0. So now here's the 1-0 pitch to Carson Kelly. That's away again for ball 2, and the count's now 2 balls and no strikes. So now here's the 2-0 pitch to Kelly. That is on the bottom of the strike zone for strike 1. The count's now 2-1. 95-mile-per-hour four-seam fastball thrown by Gosman. So Oracle Park will be reopening the full capacity on June 25th against the A's. So Battle of the Bay will be full capacity here at Oracle. 2-1 pitch now to Kelly. He pops it up right to Steven Duggar, who makes the catch for out number 2. So this will bring up David Peralta for the D-backs. So now here's the first pitch to Peralta. That is called strike one. The count's now 0-1. That was an 85-mile-per-hour changeup. Peralta's batting 260, 320 on base percentage, 423 slugging percentage, 4 home runs, and 35 RBIs. Now here's the 0-1 pitch to him. He swings and misses strike two. The count's now 0-2. So it's an 0-2 count now to David Peralta. So now here's the 0-2 pitch to David. That is in the dirt for ball one. The count's now 1-2. 86-mile-per-hour splitter thrown by Gausman there. So Gausman has thrown 21 pitches so far. Now here's the 1-2 pitch to David Peralta. He grounds it sharply to Solano. He throws to Brandon Bell at first, and it's in time for the third out of the inning. And that'll do it for the top of the second. We're going to the bottom of the second. And for the Giants, it will be Wilmer Flores, Brandon Bell, and Kirk Casalia. What's going on, Brandon 49er Faithful? What is going on? Thank you for joining today. Thank you for joining, Brandon 49er Faithful. Good day. The audio that I'm checking is just keep echoing. Brandon says, Gausman looks good so far? Yeah, Gausman definitely does look good so far. He has only thrown 22 pitches at the end of the top of the second. So he has been throwing well today so far. Zach Gallen also in the first inning at least looked really good. Coming up, and he just came off the injured list. Gallen did. So Flores batting 236. He has 4 home runs and 19 RBIs. And he is the third baseman for the Giants. So now here's the first pitch to Wilmer. That is a called strike one. The count's now 0-1 to Flores. That was a 96-mile-per-hour fastball. So now here's the 0-1 pitch to Wilmer. Way away for ball one. The count's now even at 1-1. That was an 86-mile-per-hour slider. So now here's the 1-1 pitch to Flores. That's another 86-mile-per-hour slider, and that's away for ball two. Count's now 2-1. So now here's the 2-1 pitch to Wilmer. That is down, but they'll call it strike two, and it's even at 2-2. That was a fastball thrown. So now here's the 2-2 pitch. That's in the dirt for ball three, and the count's not full. That was another slider, so Gallen cannot control slider so far. So it looks like, at least. So now here's a 3-2 pitch to Wilmer Flores. It's a fastball, and he fouls it off, and the count's like full. Burn 49 Faithful says, how the fuck was that a strike? I have no idea how the ump called that a strike there. I have absolutely no idea. I have no idea how that was a strike there. Umpire definitely has a very low strike zone. So now here's the 3-2 pitch to Flores. That's away for ball 4, and the Giants have their first base runner of the game. And Wilmer Flores will in first via the walk. Now this will bring up Brandon Bell, who homered yesterday, actually. Brandon Bell was ice colder in the Nats series, but he has been playing well in this series against the D-backs. He's batting .248, .371 on base percentage, .510 slugging percentage, 9 home runs, and 25 RBI so far this season. Now here's the first pitch to Belt. And Gallon will try to pick off Flores. It does not work, though. Yeah, that was a nice take for Flores. That was a good at-bat for Wilmer Flores there. That was a good at-bat. Here's the first pitch to Bell. That's down, but he swings and misses for strike 1. That was an 86-mile-per-hour changeup. And the count's now 0-1. So now here's the 0-1 pitch to Brandon Belt. That is going to be a bunt attempt, and he grounds out to Walker, and it's just in time for the first out. That was a good there, and it was a sacrifice bunt, I think, for Belt, because Flores will advance to second, and he is now in scoring position. So Belt grounded out to first base and Walker, and Flores advanced to second there. That was a good sacrifice for Belt. Good sacrifice there. So now there's one away in the bottom of the second. Red 49 Fable says it's Yas's brother. And Luke Yastrzemski. I have no idea who this is. I don't know if even Yas has a brother. Does he? If Yas has a brother, then that's Cook Sally's batting. He has a bad batting average, but he did play good in the first game against the D-backs. He did play really good. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't think it's his brother, but it's funny. His name's Luke Yastrzemski. So here's the first pitch to Kurt. He swings and misses at a low ball, and the count's now 0-1. That was a cutter thrown by Gallon. So now here's the 0-1 pitch to Kurt. That is down to 0-1. The count's now even at 1-1. That's another slider by Gallon. Gallon does not look like he can control that slider well today. He does not look like that. So here's the 1-1 pitch to Casali. That's in the dirt for ball 2. The count's not 2-1. That was another slider thrown. Another slider thrown by Gallon. So Gallon has been in the IL since May 12th. So he's been there for a long time. Gallon slider doesn't look good so far. Yeah. Does not he can control that well. Now here's the 2-1. Oh, Gallon will try to pick off Flores. So if Casali gets a base hit, this probably most likely will score Wilmer. So now here's a 2-1 pitch to Casali. That is called strike 2. The count's now even at 2-2. That counts 2 balls and 2 strikes to Casali. Now here's the 2-2 pitch. That is ball 3, and the count's not full. That was a fastball thrown. Everyone I feel says Trump over the Casali. Yeah, me too. I think Trump is definitely better than Casali. Yeah, I agree with that. So now here's the 3-2 pitch. That is hit deep. Will it drop? That will be gone! Kirk Casali hits a home run to give the Giants a 2-0 lead over the Arizona Diamondbacks. It is 2-0. That was an absolute bomb to left field, and it's 2-0 Giants. Brentford left field says LFG, Woo, and Kurt. Let's go, Kirk Casali. Let's go, 2-0. So now here's the first pitch to Steven Duggar. That is in the dirt for a 95-mile-per-hour fastball. And that's another ball thrown by Gallen that counts out 2-0. Those 2 straight fastballs thrown. So here's the 2-0 pitch to Steven Duggar. That is called strike 1 that counts out 2 balls and 1 strike. That was a 4-seam fastball. So now here's the 2-1 pitch to Duggar. That's down for ball 3. He check swing, but he did not go, and that counts out 3-1. So now here's a 3-1 pitch to Duggar. That is fouled, and the count will be full. That was a 95-mile-per-hour fastball now. This is Gallen's 21st pitch of the inning. So it's been a long inning for Zach Gallen. So now here's the 3-2 pitch to Steven Duggar. That is a base hit for Steven Duggar. That is into Triple's alley, and Duggar will go to third. He's going, and he is safe at third, and Steven Duggar has a triple, so a sacrifice fly will score him. Let's go. The crowd loves it. You know, this will bring up Mauricio Dubon. So that was an absolute missile into Triple's alley. So that was a stand-up triple for Steven Duggar there. Stand-up triple. So there will be a mound visit now to Gallen. There will be a mound visit. Duggar is amazing. Yeah, I love Steven Duggar. Yeah, he can do everything. Steven Duggar. So up, Mauricio Dubon is batting 226, 265 on base percentage, 358 slugging percentage, 4 home runs, and 17 RBIs. So now here's the first pitch to Dubon. That is low for ball one. That was an 81 mile per hour curveball, and that counts 1-0. So now here's the 1-0 pitch to Dubon. And that is a base hit to left field, and Steven Duggar will score easily. It is 3-0 Giants, and Mauricio Dubon has an RBI single. So Giants get 3 runs on 3 hits, and Kevin Gausman will be the hitter now. So 3-0 San Francisco. Mauricio Dubon gets the RBI. So Kevin Gausman, the pitcher, now hitting for the Giants. Let's see if he can continue the hot hitting streak this inning.
So here's Gausman, a right-handed pitcher who bats left-handed.
They'll try to pick off Dubon. It does not work, though. The count will stay as no balls, no strikes. So Gausman's batting 208 this season. Wow, I did not think he was batting that. So Gausman looks like he is going to bunt here. So Gausman is going to bunt. Yeah, Gausman's definitely going to bunt here. And he will take that for ball on the count out 1-0 to Gausman. So now here's the 1-0 pitch to Kevin Gausman. Gausman will show bunt again. And Gausman takes another ball and the count's out 2-0. He has 2-0 to Gausman now. So Gausman with a good at-bat so far. So Gausman has thrown 25 pitches this inning so far. And that Casali home run tripped him up a bit. And Lamont Wade Jr. is on deck. And Gausman will show bunt once again. And he missed a bunt for strike 1. The count's at 2-1 to Kevin Gausman. So now here's the 2-1 pitch to Gausman. And that is fouled. The bunt is fouled. So let's see if Gausman will still show bunt here, because if he fouls his bunt off, there will be out number 2. Let's see if he shows bunt again on this 2-2 pitch. I wouldn't be stunned if he did. I also wouldn't be stunned if he didn't. So I have no idea what Gausman's going to do on this at bat. And Gallen will try to pick off Dubon at first, and it does not work, though. Giants fans love that. So now here's a 2-2 pitch. Gausman will show bunt again. And this time he fouls it off for strike 3, and there's 2 away. Now we'll bring up Lamont Wade Jr., the leadoff hitter. I'm going to play this Casali home run.
God.
Now here's the first pitch to Lamont Wade Jr. And they'll try to pick off Dubon again. So Wade's 0 for 1 today. He grounded on the first. So now here's the first pitch to Wade. He fouls it off for strike one. The count's at 0-1. So now here's the 0-1 pitch to Lamont Wade. And Wade fouls a changeup off again, and the count's 0-2. That was a deep foul ball into the cove, but it was foul though. There are people just kayaking in the cove. There's just people, no, paddle boating. I don't know why I said kayaking there. So now here's the 0-2 pitch to Lamont Wade. And Wade is hit in the foot by an 86-mile-per-hour slider, and he'll take a base. The Giants have first and second now with 2 out. So I'll bring up Donovan Solano, who's 0 for 1 today. That was a back foot breaking ball from Gowan. So Solano struck out in the first. So here's the first pitch to Solano for this at-bat, not the whole game. Just for this at-bat, the first pitch to Donovan Solano. Solano swings and misses at a 94-mile-per-hour fastball, and the count's 0-1. So here's the 0-1 pitch now to Solano. And Solano fouls it off for strike 2. The count's now 0-2 now to Donovan. So now here's the 0-2 pitch to Solano here. That is in the dirt, but somehow Solano manages to foul that off, and the count will stay at 0-2. Solano somehow manages to foul that off there. Okay. Keep checking the audio because I'm using a new device to stream today, so I have no idea if the audio is good. So I keep checking that. So this is Gowan's 35th pitch this inning. Wow. So here's the 0-2 pitch to Solano. That's in the dirt, and it gets away from Carson Kelly, and both runners will advance, and the Giants have second and third now with 2 out. So Dubon advances to third and Wade to second, and the count's 1-2. And from a wild pitch, though, by Zach Gallen. So both runners in scoring position now for the Giants here. So Solano needs a base hit, and I'll most likely make it 5-0. Wow. That was a cutter, by the way, thrown by Gallen. So here's the 1-2 pitch now to Gallen. And Solano hits it deep, and it's caught right in the right corner by Josh Reddick, and that will end the inning. That was a very deep hit there by Solano, but Reddick caught it. The Giants lead 3-0 at the end of the second from a Kirk Casale 2-run home run and a Mauricio Dubon RBI single. So Solano, that was in foul territory, so it wouldn't have been a run anyway. So hitting to do up for the D-backs is Josh Reddick, Nick Ahmed, and the pitcher Zach Gallen. The Gosman has so far tied the D-backs in 1, 2, 3 each inning. And says, keep it up, Gosman. Yep. If Gosman keeps this up, he can have a very good game. He has shown very good today. Let's see if he can keep this up. Let's see if the bullpen does. We'll see if the bullpen blows it for him again. Gosman has on 22 pitches, and of those 22 pitches, he has on 16 strikes. It's a very good start for Kevin Gosman. Very good start.
D-backs nothing as we start the third inning. The Giants are off to an excellent beginning of this game. But he had a long layoff there.
So here's the first pitch from Gosman to Josh Reddick, and he takes for strike one. What is going on, Jason Lembo? Thank you for joining into the stream, Jason. And here's the 0-1 pitch to Reddick. He swings and misses strike two in the cast. Now 0-2 to Reddick. Now here's the 0-2 pitch now to Josh Reddick. He swings and misses for a 3-pitch strikeout for Gosman, and there's one away. That's Gosman's second strikeout. So Nick Ahmed will now be hitting for the D-backs. So if the D-backs lose today's game, they break the record for most consecutive road losses. So wow. So Nick Ahmed's batting .212, .273 on base percentage. So here's the first pitch to Ahmed. And the 26th pitch from Gosman. That was in the strike zone, but it was too high for the ump's liking, and the count's 1-0. So here's the 1-0 pitch to Ahmed. That's a called strike one. The count's now even at 1-1. So here's the 1-1 pitch to Ahmed. He grounds it right to Solano. throws the first for out number 2. I think there was Solano. Could have been Dubon, but either way is the second out.
There are no testing requirements to enter the ballpark beginning June 25th. So get tickets to Welcome Home Weekend in Old National Game. Shootout over the odds, Zach Gallen to the plate.
So Zach Gallen is now hitting for the D-backs, the pitcher. Buster Posey is in the chat. What is going on, Buster Posey? What is going on? Buster Posey's in the chat. What is going on? So there's the 1-0 pitch to Gallen. He gets the base hit to right field. Oh, they'll throw to first, and they do not get him in time, but it's very close. So Zach Gallen has a base hit for the D-backs. So Yaz threw a bullet to the first, but it's not in time to get Gallen out.
Doesn't catch this ball, Gallon's dead. I remember working a game.
Then Josh Rojas is now batting for the D-backs. He's 0 for 1 today. So the D-backs have a man on first. And here's the first pitch to Rojas. That's down for ball 1. The count's now 1-0. That was an ace in my power changeup. Rojas is 0 for 1. He flew out in the first inning. So now here's the 1-0 pitch to Rojas. That is away for ball 2. And the count's now 2-0 to Rojas. So now here's the 2-0 pitch to Josh Rojas. That is called strike 1. The Cavs out 2-1 to Josh Rojas. Oh, that's okay, Brian. Now here's a 2-1 pitch to Josh. He fouls off a fastball, and the count's even at 2-2. And here's a 2-2 pitch now to Josh Rojas. That is in the dirt and gets away from Casali, but Gallen will not advance to second, and the count's full at 3-2.
That's not a play that you make as the right fielder, unless you've already thought about it. If he does this,
now here's the 3-2 pitch to Josh Rojas of the Diamondbacks. And Rojas will foul off a 96-mile-per-hour fastball for the count will stay full. Now here's the second 3-2 pitch thrown by Gosman to Josh Rojas. And Rojas swings and misses at an 84-mile-per-hour slider, and Gosman gets out of it, and that will end the Diamondbacks side of the third inning. So yes, Yastrzemski, Flores, and Belt due up for the Giants in their side of third.
discounts and policy recommendations, so you only pay for what you eat. Only pay for what you eat. Wendy's summer strawberry chicken salad is best because we make salads bursting with flavor. Unlike some places, people want stuff. You don't have salad. Ooh, it's not hard to do fresh. At Wendy's, we say yes to fresh and yes to salad.
Okay. All right, so into the bottom of the third, Yastrzemski, Flores, and Belt are up for the Giants here.
I think this Father's Day is going to be more meaningful for me than any other. My dad passed away in December, and he has been such an important figure in my life. I just miss him so much and love him so much that I'm gonna have a difficult day at times on Father's Day, and that's okay. And on the other side, I'm so proud of my sons and who they've become.
Talking about Father's Day, which is this Sunday. It'll also be the official first day of summer. And we hope to see you with our families here at Oracle Park on Sunday.
It's been a long commercial break.
Giants and Phillies coming tomorrow night here at Oracle Park. And on this Father's Day weekend, the Giants Phillies games will all be televised nationally on the Peacock Network. And you can watch the three-game series live for free on Peacock. Go to peacock.tv.com/sports.
All right, so finally they'll continue this game. Oh my, that was such a long. So here's the first pitch to Yaz. And the first pitch to him is going to be a base hit to left field. Yaz is going to second. He will get there easily. And Mike Yastrzemski has a leadoff double in the bottom of the third inning. And the Giants already have a runner in scoring position for this inning. That was a 79-mile-per-hour curveball thrown by Gallen there. So the D-backs bullpen is warming up. So there's action in the Diamondbacks bullpen. Riley Smith is warming up in there. So now Wilmer Flores is up. Here's the first pitch to Wilmer. And that is a called strike one, and the count's 0-1 to Flores. So now here's the 0-1 pitch to Wilmer. And Gallen will stop, and the pitch will be thrown again. So now here's the 0-1 pitch to Wilmer Flores. And this is a 94-mile-per-hour fastball low for ball, and the count's now even at 1-1. Now here's the 1-1 pitch to Wilmer. That is a called strike 2, and the count is now 1-2. They'll try to pick off Yastrzemski, and it gets away from the second baseman, but Yaz will stay put at second, and the count's 1-2 now to Flores. That was a 94-mile-per-hour fastball, so this at bat has been all fastballs from Mike Allen here. So 1 ball and 2 strikes is now the count to Wilmer Flores. Here's the 1-2 pitch to him. That is a knuckle curveball in the dirt. It gets away from. Oh, Yaz made the turn to home, but he goes back to third, and Yaz will advance to third, and Carson Kelly gets the ball away from him, and the cast out even at 2-2. That was a knuckle curve in the dirt, which got away from Carson Kelly, and Yaz advanced to third. And he did make a turn to go to home, but then he changed his mind and went back. That's another wild pitch. That's Gallen's second of the day. So the infield is in now for Arizona. So if Wilmer gets a sac fly, this will score Yaz easily. So now here's a 2-2 pitch to Wilmer Flores. And Flores pops that up. That is deep enough for Yaz to come home. It's caught by the right fielder, and Yaz will come home. It is 4-0 Giants. That was caught by Josh Reddick. Reddick didn't even make the throw to home, and Yaz will score easily. 4-0 San Francisco. And Wilmer Flores gets a sacrifice fly. So a good start so far for the Giants here. Good start. So Brandon Belt will now be hitting. He's 0 for 1 today. He grounded out in the second. I think if the Giants get one more run, I think that's it for Gallen. If the Giants get one more run, that's definitely it for Gallen, I think. So here's the first pitch to Belt. That's low for ball 1. The count's now 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Belt, and that's a called strike 1 that counts out even at 1-1. That was a strike zone in the bottom right corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Belt, and he swings and misses strike 2, and the count's now 1-2 to Belt. So now here's the 1-2 pitch to Belt. He fouls it off, and the count will stay at 1-2. Now here's the 1-2 pitch to Belt again. And that's in the dirt again for ball 2, and the count's now even at 2-2. Why is this coming up? I never saw this. Here's a 2-2 pitch to Bell. That's in the dirt again, and the count will be full. Is my audio okay? Because it says... Pitch to Bell. That's in the dirt again, and the count will be full. Okay, so my audio's fine. So now here's the 3-2 pitch to Brandon Belt. Swung on and missed strike 3, and that's the second out of the bottom of the third. I forgot to add the first out. So there will be a mound position now to Gallen. And that is it for Zach Gallen, and Riley Smith will come to the game for the D-backs.
With 2 down bases after a run in, 4-0 Giants as the new pitcher comes in. We'll be right back. Let's get my hero. So blessed to have Mario in my life.
So it'll be a quick game for Gallen. He throws 2 2/3. And now bring up Kurt Casale, who will be the first batter for Riley Smith.
This is the best job of all being a dad.
Experience the Xfinity Sports Zone, where you can find games, news, and highlights all in one place, right on your TV. Now that's simple, easy, awesome. Click, call, or visit a store for details. Not everybody wants the same thing. That's why I go with Liberty Mutual. Customize my car insurance so I only pay for what I need. Because I do things a little different. And I'll take one piece.
This isn't a hot dog stand?
No, can't you see the sign? Wet teddy bear. Get your wet teddy bear. 100% wet guarantee on the next one on me. Only pay for what you need. Liberty. Wendy's only serves one kind of breakfast, a better one. So check your old salty edges. And pick up 2 of these freshly made sandwiches at Wendy's for just $4. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's 2 for $4. Spend months looking for a job. I got no.
The Sports Bay Area is brought to you by WebEx. The future of work is hybrid. WebEx by Cisco.
So finally, the game's back on. Another long commercial break for this game. So Riley Smith will come to the game to pitch for the Diamondbacks here. So Riley Smith has thrown in 16 games, has 1-3 on the season. He has a 5.2 in ERA, 48.1 innings pitched, and 26 strikes for every 14 balls. So now here's the first pitch to Kurt Casale. And this is way away and high for ball 1 the count. So 1-0 to Kurt. That was a 92-mile-per-hour sinker thrown by Riley Smith. Now here's the 1-0 pitch to Kurt. That's right on the edge of the strike zone for strike 1 the count. So even at 1-1. That was an 84-mile-per-hour slider. I need to update the banner here. Now here's the 1-1 pitch to Casale, and that's called strike 2. The count 1-2. Fix this. So Casale grounds it right to Nick Ahmed, who throws to Christian Walker to end the inning. Wrong thing. And that will end the Giants side. The inning will go into the 4th with the Giants 4-0 lead. Giants get 4 runs on 4 hits. Welcome back, Ren. Welcome back. So Pavin Smith, Eduardo Escobar, and Christian Walker are the batters due up for the D-backs. Smith, Escobar, and Walker. All right, I'm going to show the Kurt Casale home run here. Wait. So here's his home run.
That ball is hammered. Deep left center field. Way back there. Goodbye! And there it is. The first home run as a Giant for Kurt Casale. And that was a long one. Just to the left of the 399 marker out there, which can be a graveyard for home run hitters.
So that was Kurt Casale's 2-run home run there. That was his 2-run home run. Let's go back to my scoreboard. So Dave Fleming comes in the booth for the Giants here now.
I love your theme of the year in a lot of ways. Contribution up and down the roster on this Giants team. Today, Kirk Casale again with a big swing of the bat.
So here's the first pitch to Pavin Smith. He takes no. That's going to be a called ball. Wow. So it counts 1-0 to Smith now. Smith is 0 for 1. He grounded out in the first inning. Now he has a 1-0 pitch to Pavin Smith. And Gotham gets that call, and the Cats out even at 1-1. So now here's the 1-1 pitch from Gosman to Pavin Smith. That's low and away for ball 2, and that was an 84 mile per hour splitter. Oh my god, I cannot speak. 116 degrees in Phoenix today. Wow. So now here's a 2-1 pitch to Pavin Smith. That's another splitter, and this time he swings and misses for like 2, and the count's even now 2-2. So here's a 2-2 pitch now to Pavin Smith. And Smith hits that deep, but not deep enough, and right to Steven Duggar, who makes the catch for the first out of the 4th inning. So I'll bring up Eduardo Escobar, who's 0 for 1 today. So here's the first pitch to Escobar. He takes it away for ball 1. The count's now 1-0 to him. That was a 94 mile per hour fastball thrown by Gosman. So here's 1-0 pitch to Eduardo Escobar. And this is popped up again, but this time it's to the third baseman, Dubon. No, that was shortstop Dubon. He came all the way to third and makes the catch for the second out. So Dubon was playing at third for that bat, and he makes the catch there for the second out. And now I'll bring up Christian Walker, the first baseman. Walker's up 1 today. He struck out in the second. Oh my goodness, this is glitching again. Oh my god. Here's the first pitch to Walker. He grounds out right to Brendan Bell, who tosses to Gosman for the third out and to end the Diamondback side of the inning. D-backs go down 1-2-3. To do it for the Giants is Steven Duggar, Mauricio Dubon, and Kevin Gosman. So we go to the Giants side, the 4th inning, with the Giants having a 4-0 lead. There's no way I can, like... All right, I'm back here. So Duggar's in a 2-1 count. He fouls it off to make it even at 2-2. So now here's a 2-2 pitch to Steven Duggar. And Duggar will have a base hit to right center field, and the Giants have a base runner. So Duggar will be on first, and the Giants have a man on first in the bottom of the fourth with nobody out. That being a Mauricio Dubon, who was 1 for 1 today, he had the RBI single in the second inning. So here's the first pitch from Smith to Dubon. That's away for ball one. The count's now 1-0 to Mauricio Dubon. So now here's the 1-0 pitch to Dubon. This one is straight down the middle for a called strike one. The count's now even at 1-1 to Dubon. That was a 92-mile-per-hour sinker thrown. So now here's the 1-1 pitch to Dubon. That is popped up and will be foul. So it can all be 1-2. That was another 83-mile-per-hour slider in the same exact spot. Now here's the 1-2 pitch to Dubon. And Smith will try to pick off Duggar at first, but it does not work. He's still safe there, and the count's still 1-2. So here's the 1-2 pitch to Dubon. That is a base hit to left field. That is deep to the wall. Will Duggar come home? Duggar will come home, and Duggar will be. And it's 5-0 Giants. So Dubon has another RBI, and this time it's an RBI double. So another great at-bat from Mauricio Dubon. So the bottom of the lineup has been playing really well today. Casali had that 2-run homer. Duggar had that triple. And Dubon has 2 RBIs. So good bottom of the Gotham will show bunt again. This time it's foul, and the count's 0-1 to Gossman. Gossman's 0-1 today. He struck out on while bunting in the second inning. So here's the 0-1 pitch to Gossman. Gossman will show bunt again. And here's the pitch. That is fouled again. The count will stay 0-2. So here's the 0-2 pitch for Gosman. He will show bunt again. And Smith will try to pick off Dubon. So here's the 0-2 pitch now to Kevin Gosman. Now that is not foul, and Gosman is out at first, but Dubon will advance to third, and there's one away. But Gosman does his job and advances Dubon to third. That was a good bunt there for Gosman. So Carson Kelly got it, and he threw it to Josh. He threw it to Josh Rojas, who threw to first. No, that makes no sense. So Lamont Wade Jr., the leadoff hitter, up now for the Giants. Here's the first pitch to Wade. That is grounded right to Rojas. He throws the first to Walker for the second out. So no more sacrifice available now for the Giants here. No, it was Nick Ahmed who got the ball and threw it to Walker. Now I'll bring up Donovan Solano, who's 0 for 2 today. He struck out and fouled out. So here's the first pitch to Solano. And that is grounded right to the third baseman, throws to first two, and the inning he grounded out to Escobar, who threw to Walker for the third out. But the Giants lead 5-0 at the end of the fourth.
Go big on baseball this year because DraftKings Sportsbook's offer is a real hit, literally. Bet $1 on your team, win 100 if they get a hit. It's that simple. One hit, $100. All you have to do is download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, sign up with the promo code, bet $1 to win 100 if your team gets a hit, and you it's great.
It's my hero. So last I had Mario, my wife, I was looking to adopt a child. We had children that were Latino, but court speaks to them unadopted. Very sick and deaf. So can you take one of them? I said, no, I won't take one of them. All of them. This is the best show of all, maybe that.
So then I said to him, you never customize your car insurance with Liberty Mutual, so you only pay for what you need.
Dad, can we talk about something other than work? It's the weekend.
Hot dog or chicken? Only pay for what you need.
A lot can happen with a simple tell your story. Get people excited to get connected, to share, and sell anywhere. And start making a difference. Start different at GoDaddy.com.
Yeah, the Phillies will come to Oracle Park tomorrow through Sunday. The Friday and Saturday games offer a great opportunity to celebrate that. And then Sunday's game has limited availability, so plan ahead. Tickets are available right now at sfgiants.com/tickets. The Fight Phils will come to town.
Always fun, I think. Giants-Phillies games. Phillies have been here for a couple of years. We didn't get any non-West teams all season last year here in San Francisco.
Now,
Big deal. The fact that the Giants already went to Philly and the Giants played so well first.
so Carson Kelly is now hitting for the D-backs here. He's 0 for 1. He flew out in the second inning. So here's the 1-0 pitch to Kelly. That's away again for ball 2, and the count's now 2-0 to him.
His first manager job. And when the Phillies were gone, he came out to the Giants again.
So here's a 2-0 pitch now to Carson Kelly. That's called strike one. The count's now 2-1 to Kelly.
Roger Craig, his first managerial job was with the Padres.
That was a 93-mile-per-hour four-seam fastball. That was a 2-1 pitch to Kelly again. And here's the pitch scaling. That's another fastball, but this time 95 miles per hour, and the count's even now 2-2. Let's go, Gosman. Yep, Gosman has been looking good today. Now here's a 2-2 pitch now to Carson. And that is a splitter in the dirt for ball 3, and the count's not full.
Bryce Harper is supposed to play. He missed the final game last night in LA, came out of the game on Tuesday. He's kind of had a year where he's been banged up a lot, but the Phillies are hoping he'll be in the lineup tomorrow. I don't think he'll ever miss a game against the Giants. It's a real thing.
Now there's a 3-2 pitch to Carson Kelly. And that's high and away for ball 4, and the D-backs will have a base runner. So Carson Kelly walks. There's a second base runner only for the D-backs. Only the second base runner of the game for Arizona. Oh my God. So David Peralta is now hitting for the D-backs here. Here's the first pitch to him. That is called strike one. That was an 85-mile-per-hour changeup, and the count's now 0-1 to Peralta. Peralta is 0-1 today. He grounded out in the second. Now here's the 0-1 pitch to David Peralta. That is grounded. That's the double play ball. Out at second and out at first. So it's a double play for the Giants. And Peralta second and grounds out to Solano, who just threw to Dubon at second. And then Dubon threw the belt, and that gets the double play done for the Giants. So the threat is gone for the D-backs. It's a great double play for the Giants there. So now Josh Reddick is now hitting for the D-backs. The first pitch to Reddick is a swing and a miss. Strike one. The count's now 0-1 to Reddick. Reddick is 0-1 today. He struck down the third inning. That was a 96-mile-per-hour fastball thrown by Gosman there. Now here's the 0-1 pitch to Reddick. That is grounded. And it's to Solano, who throws the belt to end the inning. So after 4.5, the Giants lead 5-0. So Yastrzemski, Flores, and Belt are due up for the Giants in their side of the fifth. What is going on, BB Fan? He says, great commentary. I feel like I'm at the game. Thank you. Appreciate that compliment there. Thank you, BB Fan.
So check your old soggy egg.
one constant through all the years has been baseball. America has rolled by like an army of steamrollers. And it raced like a blackboard. Rebuilt and raced again.
What's up, guys?
Baseball has marked the time. It reminds us of Walt.
Thank you, EB fan. Thank you. So Mike Yastrzemski is now up for the Giants here. He is 1 for 2 today. Here's the first pitch to Yaz. That is fouled off for strike 1. The count's now 0-1 to him. Here's the 0-1 pitch now to Yaz. That's down for ball 1. The count's even now 1-1. That was an 87-mile-per-hour changeup thrown now by Smith. So now here's the 1-1 pitch to Yaz. That's way away. Did that hit him there? He did. Yaz got hit by the pitch, and Yaz will take a base. Giants have a man on first with nobody out. That was an 81-mile-per-hour crazy curveball there. And Yaz will be at first from hit by a pitch. He got hit right in the ankle. So that'll bring up Wilmer Flores, who walked. He had a sac fly, which drove in a run. Here's the first pitch to Flores. That is called strike 1. The count's now 0-1 to him. So now here's the 0-1 pitch to Flores. That is a slider that is fouled off for strike 2 of the count's now. No balls and 2 strikes to Flores now. Now here's the 0-2 pitch to Wilmer. And that's away for ball 1. The count's now 1-2 to Flores. That was an 82-mile-per-hour slider now thrown by Ronald Lee Smith. Now here's the 1-2 pitch to Flores. And that is grounded as a double play ball out of second and out of first. And that will be 2 outs now in the bottom of the 5th. So Nick Ahmed throws to Josh Rojas, who then threw to Christian Walker to get the double play. So now bring up Brandon Belt for the Giants. Belt is 0 for 2 today. He grounded out and struck out. So now here's the first pitch to Belt. And that is away for ball 1. The count's now 1-0 to Brandon Belt. Second pitch to Bell is down for ball 2, and the count's up 2-0 to him. There's a 2-0 pitch now to Brandon Belt. That's away again. The count's now 3-0 to him. So 2 straight changeups thrown by Smith, and they were all away for balls. And the first ball to Belt was a 94-mile-per-hour sinker. 3-0 pitch to Bell is fouled off, and the count will go to 3-1.
Real swing's been good to the Giants this year. I think it's a good strategy if you hone in on one pitch, get the pitch you're looking for.
Now here's the 3-1 pitch to Bell. That's another sinker that's fouled off again. The count will go full. So now here's the 3-2 pitch now to Brandon Belt. This count went from 3-0 to full. Here's the pitch. That is grounded. That's shallow. Will that be in time? It's going to be off of who's that? It's going to be off of Nick Ahmed's glove, and he does not have it to throw to first, and it will be a base hit for Brandon Belt. So the Giants have a man on with 2 outs. That was a base hit to Walker, but it was deflected by Nick Ahmed there. And then Belt got to first safely. Because Ahmed couldn't even make the throw because it was right off of his glove. And I'll bring up Kirk Casale. You got the 2-run home run earlier today. Now here's the first pitch to Casale. That's away for ball 1. The count's now 1-0 to Casale. BB fan says, go Giants. Yep, let's go Giants. So Casale's 1 for 2 today. He had that 2-run home run in the second. Now here's a 1-0 pitch to Kurt. Swung on and missed strike 1. The count's now even at 1-1. So now here's the 1-1 pitch to Casale. That is popped up, but not deep enough. Will it drop? And it will drop. Reddick does not make the catch. Belt will go home, and it's 6-0 Giants. Casale's going to third. He's safe. So Kirk Casale gets an RBI triple, and the Giants lead 6-0. So Reddick did not get there, and they went into triples alley, so Casale got an easy triple, and Belt scored easily. Because Belt got the head start there. So Casale has 3 RBIs today. Wow. It has been a domination today. Giants have been destroying the D-backs today. I'll bring up Steven Duggar. Here's the first pitch to Duggar. That's down and away for ball 1. The count's now 1-0 to him. That was an 88-mile-per-hour changeup thrown by Smith. So that's Casale's first ever career triple. Wow. Now here's the 1-0 pitch to Duggar. That's called strike 1 in the count, now even at 1-1. So now here's the 1-1 pitch to Casale. That's down for ball 2 in the count, now 2-1 to him. Duggar's 2 for 2. He has a triple, a single, and he's driven 2 runs. So now here's a 2-1 pitch to Steven Duggar. That's away from ball 3 in the count, so that's 3-1 to Duggar. That was a 92-mile-per-hour sinker. So now here's the 3-1 pitch to Steven Duggar. That's down and away for ball 4, and Steven Douglas driving a walk, and the Giants have runners on the corners, first and third, and that'll bring up Mauricio Dubon. So now there's action in the D-backs bullpen. That bat was all changeups, Steven Douglas there. Wow. Dubon is also 2 for 2 today. He had an RBI single and an RBI double. So now here's the first pitch to Dubon. He'll try to pick off Casali at first. Steven Duggar. So now here's the first pitch to Dubon. That is fouled. The count's now 0-1 to Dubon. I keep saying Duggar for Dubon. Now here's the 0-1 pitch to Mauricio Dubon. And Smith will look at Duggar. So now here's the actual pitch. And that is called strike 2 in the count. So 0-2 to Dubon. That was a 92-mile-per-hour sinker. That was high in the strike zone. So count Dubon is 0-2. Now here's the 0-2 pitch to Mauricio Dubon. That's away for ball 1. The count's now 1-2 to Dubon. That was an 84-mile-per-hour slider. So now here's 1-2 pitch to Dubon. That is popped up into the infield. Infield fly roll and play, and it's caught by Josh Rojas to end the inning. The Giants gets one off a Kirk Casali triple and a 6-0 Giants. And I'll be right back. Diamondbacks. So the Diamondbacks only have one hit so far in today's game. Wow. Cosman has shut them down today. So Ahmed, Smith, and Rojas in the pitcher spot, and Rojas will be up for the D-backs. I would assume they're going to pinch hit for Riley Smith since they have someone warming up in the bullpen, but maybe wrong.
University High School's Tyler Walker. We still see it, and it's a match from time to time. When we get a chance to see
So here's the first pitch to the shortstop, Nick Ahmed. That is called strike one. The count now 0-1 to Ahmed.
you're supposed to have a light here from the baseball. He was trying to squeeze juice out of the baseball.
Here's the 0-1 pitch now to Ahmed. That's away for ball one. The count now even at 1-1. Yeah, the D-backs will probably pinch it. Yeah, the D-backs will most likely pinch it. So Ahmed has only thrown 57 pitches through 5 innings. Wow. Now here's the 1-1 pitch to Ahmed. That's away for ball two. And the count now 2-1 to Nick Ahmed.
58 pitches for Kevin Gausman so far. That's had a 6-0 lead. And it could be the kind of day where it's a hot day. You might want
Now here's the 2-1 pitch to Nick Ahmed. Ahmed grounds right to Gausman, who throws to first in time for the first out. And there's one away in the D-backs side of the 6th. There's a lot of boats and kayakers in the cove, so a lot of people in the cove. Yeah, that was a nice play by Gausman. That was a really nice play.
Today's the day where if you're in one of those kayaks or on paddleboard or whatever,
Now the pitcher Riley Smith will hit for the D-backs. It will not pinch hit for him. I'm stunned.
cool off. Better than a pot of coffee. It will wake you up. That it will. I think today would feel pretty good though.
The first pitch to Riley Smith was a called strike, 94-mile-per-hour fastball, and the second pitch to him was a ball in the dirt, 80-mile-per-hour slider. So it counts 1-1 to Riley Smith. Here's the 1-1 pitch now to Smith. That is low, but a called strike two in the count. Now 1-2 to Smith. That was a 94-mile-per-hour fastball. Now here's the 1-2 pitch to Smith. Swung out and missed strike three. That's Gausman's 4th strikeout of the day. And there's 2 away. So I'll bring up Josh Rojas, who's 0 for 2. He flew out and struck out. Yeah, I was stunned that they didn't pinch hit for Smith there. I was stunned. Here's the first pitch to Rojas. Swing and a miss, strike one. The count 0-1 to Josh Rojas now. Here's the 0-1 pitch now to Rojas. That is popped up. Deep to left, and Wade makes the catch to end the inning. Then the D-back side of the inning, and after the top of the 6th, after 5.5, Giants lead 6-0. Yeah, Gosman is insane. Gosman is. If Gosman wasn't playing in the same league as Jacob DeGrom, I think he would win NL MVP or at least Cy Young. But he's playing in the same league as Jacob DeGrom, so I don't think it will happen. But Gosman has been amazing. Yeah, if he didn't play in the same league as Jacob DeGrom, I think he would definitely win Cy Young. Didn't play in the same league as him. So up for the Giants is Kevin Gosman, Lamont Wade Jr., and Donovan Solano.
How easy is it to say Diamondbacks every day? In under 5 minutes, join more than 9 million people and get 8 points to save in your investing app. Set easy, automated recurring investments starting at just $5. And along the way, not all investments automatically. Don't push your starting soon. Download Acorns and change your life today. From Acorns, my go-to pro.
What is going on, depressed D-backs fan? What is going on, depressed D-backs fan? Yeah, I'd be sad because if you guys lose this game, which is looking like you are, you're gonna break the record for most consecutive road losses, which is insane. Yeah, welcome to the stream, depressed D-backs fan. Could we just get a run? Yeah. I wouldn't be mad if the D-backs on a run. Yeah. So here's the first pitch to Gosman. He will not show a bunt. He fouls it off for strike one. The count's 0-1 to Gosman. So Gosman's up at 1. He had a sacrifice bunt in the 4th. Second pitch to Gosman is low, but a called strike 2. The count's 0-2 now to Kevin Gosman. And Gosman swings and misses for strike 3, and that is Riley Smith's first strikeout, and there's 1 away in the bottom of the 6th. So at bat now is Lamont Wade Jr. Gosman struck out an 85-mile-per-hour changeup. So Wade is 0 for 2 today. He got hit by a pitch in the 2nd. Wade fouls it off for strike 1. The count's now 0-1 to Lamont Wade. That was an 80-mile-per-hour curveball. Now here's the 0-1 pitch to Wade. That is down and away for ball 1. The count's now even at 1-1. Okay, so Wade grounded out twice and got hit by a pitch. Here's 1-1 pitch now to Wade. That is fouled off again. The count will be with 1 ball and 2 strikes. So here's the 1-2 pitch to Wade. That's way away for ball 2 in the count, even now 2-2. That was a 93-mile-per-hour sinker thrown by Riley Smith. Now here's the 2-2 pitch to Wade. That is fouled in the count. Stay at 2-2. So Smith has done 51 pitches and it's already thrown 2 2/3 inning, which is how much Zach Gallen threw. Now here's a 2-2 pitch to Wade again. And Wade fouls it off again. The count's now still at 2-2. Now here's a 2-2 pitch again to Lamont Wade. And Wade hits that ball deep, not deep enough though. That is easily caught by, I think that's Reddick. No, yeah, Josh Reddick, and there's 2 away. That was it. That was a high ball hit to right field, and it was caught by Reddick there for the second out. And Diamond Solano will now be up for the Giants. Here's the first pitch to him. That is low for ball 1. The count's now 1-0. Solano's up for 3 today. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Solano. That's the way again for ball 2 in the count's now 2-0 to Solano. Here's a 2-0 pitch to Solano. That is fouled. The count will be at 2-1 now. He fouled off a 84-mile-per-hour cutter. Now here's a 2-1 pitch to Solano. He fouls it off again, and the count will go even at 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Here's a 2-2 pitch again. For the first time to Solano. That is fouled again. The count will stay at 2-2. So 3 straight fouls for Solano. They were all off of different pitches. So now here's another 2-2 pitch to Solano. And this time it's hit right to Josh Reddick to end the 6th. And we will go to the top of the 7th inning with the Giants leading 6-0. On 8 hits, D-backs have no runs and 1 hit. And both teams have 0 errors. Press D-backs fans is finally a 1-2-3 inning. Yeah. Finally, guys finally Smith. I think Gallen had a 1-2-3 inning in the first, but finally Smith gets a 1-2-3 inning. Finally. So Smith has actually thrown more innings today than Gallen did. Gallen threw 2 2/3, and Smith has thrown 3 innings. So Pavin Smith, Eduardo Escobar, and Christian Walker are due up for the D-backs. I'll be right back when this game gets back up. So the Diamondbacks' only hit was a single in the 3rd by the pitcher, Zach Gallen. So now here's the first pitch to Pavin Smith. That is down in the dirt for ball 1. The count's now 1-0 to Smith. Smith is 0 for 2 today. He grounded out and flew out. So here's the 1-0 pitch to Smith. That's another ball in the cast out. 2-0 to Pavin Smith. That was a 92-mile-per-hour fastball from my Gosman there. Now here's a 2-0 pitch to Smith. And that it was high, but Smith fouled it off, and the count's out 2-1. So now here's a 2-1 pitch to Smith. And Smith fouls off a fastball to make the count even. So here's the 2-2 pitch to Pavin Smith. And Smith gets the base hit to left field, and Wade will get it quickly, and will hold Pavin Smith to only a single. So D-backs have their third baseman of the game and their second hit of the game, and Pavin Smith is on first with nobody out. And that will bring up Okay, now we'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. What's happening here? Smith may be hurt here. Training staff is out to Smith. He looks fine. Best D-back since here we got a hit. Yeah, this is your first hit since the third inning from your pitcher. Wow. So y'all talking to Pavin Smith about something.
Trying to talk about the field right now. As guy would say, it's true. So they want to see if you can run.
Pavin Smith is running.
Here he gets a little bit of a deal.
I have no idea what happened to Smith there. So Smith will stay in the game and will stay at first.
Franco is the head trainer for the D-backs. Ryan Eubanks is the trainer for Arizona. So now, Eduardo Escobar.
So here's the first pitch to Eduardo Escobar. That is away for ball one. The count's now 1-0 to Escobar. It was an 82-mile-per-hour splitter. Escobar was 0 for 2 today. He lined out and fouled out. So now here's the 1-0 pitch to Escobar. That is hit deep to right center field, and that ball is off the wall. Good stop there, and Smith will be held at third, and the D-backs have a man on second and third with nobody out. That looked gone after the crack of the bat, but it was a double and a nice grab there by Duggar to hold. Nice grab there by Duggar to hold Smith at third. No, that was actually Yastrzemski who held him to third. So good play with Yastrzemski there to hold him. So that'll bring up Christian Walker. Here's the first pitch to Walker. Swing and a miss, strike one, the count's out. 0-1 to Christian Walker. Walker's up for today. He struck out and grounded out. So now here's the 0-1 pitch to Walker. That's down and away for ball one. The count's now even at 1-1.
So that was special minded. He only special.
Let's see if Gosman can get out of this with not a lot of damage here. Let's see if he can get out of this here. Now here's the 1-1 pitch to Christian Walker. And this one is grounded. And Pavin Smith will score easily. And it's off of Dubon's hand. Dubon dropped it. And Christian Walker will go to third. And I think that'll be a charged error on Dubon because it came right off of his hand. So the D-backs get a run. And they cut the Giants' lead down to 6-1. So it got away from Dubon, that ball. It was in his hand, but then he got away from him. The D-backs now have a man on first and second. It's going to be an error for an RBI. An error on Dubon. Now that will bring up... Who's this now?
And still nobody out. Escobar at second. Walker now at first.
First pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. The count's now 0-1. Count is now 0-1 to Carson Kelly. So now here's the 0-1 pitch to Kelly. That is fouled off, and the count will go to 0-2. So Carson Kelly's 0-for-1 today. He walked in the fifth. So now here's the 0-2 pitch to Carson Kelly. That is fouled off again. The count will stay at 0-2. So Carson Kelly with a check swing for a strikeout, and he did go. So there's one away now in the seventh. And this will bring up David Peralta, who takes the first pitch for a ball, and the count's now 1-0 to Peralta. That was a 95-mile-per-hour fastball thrown by Gosman. Peralta's 0-for-2 today. He grounded out and grounded into a double play. Now here's the 1-0 pitch to Peralta. That is down again for ball two, and the count's now 2-0 to Peralta. So now there's a 2-0 pitch to Peralta. That's another ball in the count. It'll be 3-0 now to Peralta. So now here's the 3-0 pitch to Peralta. That's called strike one. The count's now 3-1 to Peralta. That was a 94-mile-per-hour fastball in the strike zone, and it's called strike. So now here's the 3-1 pitch to Peralta. That is a base hit. Escobar will score easily, and it's 6-2 Giants. So the D-backs get 2 runs this inning. And they cut the Giants' lead to only 4. Now let's see if the Giants start warming up the bullpen a bit. There will be a mound visit to Gosman. So Josh Reddick will not be up for the D-backs. See if there's action in the Giants bullpen. Here's the first pitch to Reddick. That is fouled off for strike 1. The count's now 0-1 to Reddick. Josh Reddick is 0 for 2 today. He struck out and grounded out. So now here's the 0-1 pitch to Josh Reddick. Swung on and missed strike 2. The count's now 0-2 to Reddick. Now here's the 0-2 pitch to Josh Reddick. Swung on and missed strike 3. That's a huge strikeout for Gosman. And there's 2 away in the D-back side of the 7th with the man on first and second. Huge strikeout there for Kevin Gosman. A huge strikeout. Nick Ahmed is now up for the D-backs here. He's 0 for 2. He has had 2 groundouts. So here's the first pitch to Ahmed. That one is swung on and missed strike 1. The count's now 0-1 to Nick Ahmed. Let's see if Gosman can get out of this. It's only 2. Let's see if he can. So Dominic Leone is warming up in the bullpen for the Giants. So here's the 0-1 pitch now to Nick Ahmed. That is popped up, but it's foul, and the count's now 0-2. Crowd on his feet here at Oracle. Now here's the 1-0-2 pitch to Ahmed. Ahmed pops it up. Wade is there, but Duggar makes the catch to end the inning, and the Giants get out, giving up only 2 runs. So the Giants go to the 7th inning, and it is time for the 7th inning stretch. And for the 7th inning stretch, I will also stretch, so I'll be right back. I'm back here. I need to actually do something real quick. Give me a second. All right, I'm back. So there's one away now on the Giants side of the 7th. And Flores is in an 0-1 count. So they have a 1-1 the Wilmer. So Yastrzemski lined out to Peralta. Count is now 1-2 to Wilmer. Flores on a called strike, 90-mile-per-hour sinker. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Flores. That's away for ball 2, and the count's now even at 2-2. Here's the pitch to Flores is going to be a base hit to left field towards the wall. And that's right in the corner. Flores will go to second, and he will get there easily. The Giants have a runner in scoring position with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Let's see if the Giants can capitalize with this runner in scoring position. Now bring up Brandon Belt. Belt is 1 for 3, so he had a single and a fifth, which drove in and scored a run. Now here's the first pitch to Belt. High for ball 1, the cast now 1-0 to Belt. I want to try something here. I actually can do this. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. So here's the 1-0 pitch now to Belt. That one is fouled off, and the count is now 1-1. I actually don't like that. I'm going to remove that. Okay. So here's the 1-1 pitch now to Brandon Belt. 1-1 pitch to Belt is high and away for ball 2 in the count. So 2-1 the Belt. A 92-mile-per-hour sinker thrown by Smith there. Now here's the 2-1 pitch to Belt. And Belt fouls it off, and the count will go even at 2-2. The last catcher who had a home run and a triple in the same exact game was Benji Molina. So Corselli almost made history there. He made history today. So here's a 2-2 pitch to Brandon Belt. And they'll call time.
Casale, that's not where he is. It was in that direction, general direction. But
So now here's the actual 2-2 pitch to Brandon Belt. And this one is check swing. Did he go? He did not. The count will go full at 3-2.
so long to get a triple pitch. You know, something like that's going to happen to where you're going to get triple. But there's some good triple ballparks. Arizona, Milwaukee, here. Cincinnati, where you play, not necessarily good. No, not a good triple ballpark.
Here's the 3-2 pitch now to Belt.
Right through the count.
That is fouled off, and the count will stay at 3-2 full. Now here's another 3-2 pitch to Brandon Belt. And this one is fouled off again. The count will stay full. Takeo Casale is on deck for the Giants. Now here's the third 3-2 pitch now to Brandon Belt. And this one is fouled off again, and the count will stay full. So Bell has seen 3 full count pitches. He's about to see his 4th.
Some guys truly believe that the longer you take, the more antsy a hitter will get. Aren't maybe true to some guys.
So here's the 4th 3-2 pitch to Brandon Belt.
Go your opponent.
And this time he swings and misses at a changeup, and there's 2 away.
He hits his first career triple. Kind of surprised him, kind of surprised us.
So here's the first pitch to Kirk Casale. This one's fouled off, and the count goes to 0-1.
The Arizona bullpen does have action going now. Mantiply, a left-hander, is loosening up. Miles Smith is scheduled to lead off in the first half of the 8th inning for the D-backs.
So here's the 0-1 pitch now to Casale. And Smith will try to pick off Flores. It does not work, though.
Maybe that's the whole deal. He's trying to bore the hitters today.
Casale's 2 for 3 today. He got a 2-run home run and a triple. He's driven in 3 runs. Now here's the 0-1 pitch to Kirk Casale.
6-2 Giants here in the 7th inning.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. The count's now 0-2 to Kurt. Casale swung at a 92-mile-per-hour sinker.
Tuesday, he got the fateful walk that loaded the bases just ahead of Yaz's grand slam.
So now here's the 0-2 pitch to Casale. Casale gets a base hit. Flores is coming home. He is safe. And the Giants lead 7-2. And Kirk Casale has his 4th RBI of the day. This time it's an RBI single. 7-2 Giants. Casale has 4 RBIs today. That's insane. It's Kirk Casale.
Mark Otis. Easy green light for Flores. So that's 3 legs for the second.
So that'll bring up Steven Duggar, who's 2 for 2 today. He's tripled, singled, and walked, and he drove in 2 runs.
Single, triple, homer so far.
If Casali gets a double, he will hit for the cycle today. Here's the first pitch to Duggar. That's in the dirt for ball 1, and Casali will stay at first.
In this series. So many times this year, it's such an incredible asset to have in your lineup where you have distribution of nastiness. We're not talking just punch singles at the outside of the field. We're talking about doubles, triples, homers.
Now here's the 1-0 pitch to Steven Duggar. That's down again for ball 2 in the cast out 2-0 to Duggar.
At the plate 12 times in this series and has reached base 9 times, including 6 hits, 9 at bats, 3 walks. And he had the real down week.
Now this is Smith's 81st pitch. Now here's a 2-0 pitch to Steven Duggar. That is hit deep, and it's down, and it's not quite gone. It's off the wall, and it gets away from Peralta. Casali's coming home, and he's safe. It's 8-2 Giants, and now Steven Duggar has an RBI double. And Casali scores all the way from first. 8-2 Giants. That looked gone, but it went off the wall. There'll be a mound visit to Riley Smith here. And Mauricio Dubon will come to the plate for the Giants.
And each one of those, the hits knocked in Duggar. He's had 2 RBIs.
Here's the first pitch to Dubon, and that is a bunt. And it's got by Smith, and he throws to Christian Walker to end the inning. And we are going to the 8th inning, and the Giants lead 8-2. Up for the D-backs is the pitcher spot, Josh Rojas and Pavin Smith.
From hat to buy every tool they have. Do you know what
All right, I'm back. So I'm gonna make a guess that they are going to pinch hit for Riley Smith here. Be stunned if they don't. And they will pinch it for Smith, and they'll pinch it as Drupal Cabrera. Here's the first pitch to Cabrera. That is down to ball one. The count's now 1-0 to Drupal.
He's the one that's 50 feet into the outfield out there. Nobody at shortstop. Cabrera, switch hitter, veteran, 261 average for the year.
So here's the 1-0 pitch now to Cabrera. That's the way for ball two in the count's now 2-0.
Just off the outside. He hit a home run batting right-handed last night against Connor Menez.
So here's now the 2-0 pitch to Cabrera. That is grounded right to Solano, who throws the first, and is in time for the first out. One away in the top of the eighth.
I guess if you're going to be the guy who's that far in the outfield, you play as deep as you think you can catch it and still throw the guy out.
And now I'll bring up Josh Rojas, who's 0 for 3 today. Rojas flew out in the sixth. Here's the first pitch to Rojas. Check swing. He did go in the count. Now 0-1 to Rojas. That was a call strike. He did not go, but it was a call strike. So here's the 0-1 pitch to Rojas. That is low for ball one. The count. Now 1-1 to Rojas.
The Padres play tonight at Petco Park against Milwaukee. Brandon, I beg your pardon, Wade Miley scheduled to go for Cincinnati.
Here's the 1-1 pitch now to Rojas. Rojas pops it up right to Steven Duggar, who makes the catch for the second out. There's two away in the top of the eighth.
Just got swept in Denver.
I'll bring up Pavin Smith.
You guys go for the Dodgers. We've got Bauer.
Here's the first pitch to Smith. And this one is popped up. This is again to Steven Duggar, who makes the catch to end the top of the eighth. And as we play 7.5, the Giants lead 8-2. So Gosman has thrown 8 innings, and that's probably it for him. So I wonder who's going to be pitching for the D-backs here. So the pitcher spot, Lamont Wade Jr. and Donovan Solano are up for the Giants.
When your heating fails in the winter or your air conditioner conks out on the hottest day of the summer, call Princeton Air. Right now, Princeton Air is offering an affordable, comprehensive home energy assessment. Our expertise.
All right, so Kiri Mello will replace Roddy Smith for pitching in the D-backs, and then Jason Vossler will pinch hit for Kevin Gosman, which means that is it for Kevin Gosman today.
Well, this Father's Day weekend, don't miss the Giants Phillies matchup starting Friday. It's a 3-game series live for free. You'll see it only on Peacock. Go to peacocktv.com/sports and sign up now. You and I will be involved in it, and John Kruk and Jimmy Rollins will also be involved. We're often part of the Phillies telecast on NBC Sports Philadelphia. So they'll be out here with us. And the game will be, all three of those games will be televised nationally. And if you don't have the Peacock Network, as you say, Mike, apparently it is pretty easy to get it.
Now on the mound for the D-backs is Keely Miller. He played last night against Nashville. He threw 2/3. He gave up 4 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. So here's the first pitch to Vossler. In the dirt for ball 1 and counts now 1-0 to Jason Vossler. Vossler batting .213. He has 3 home runs and 6 RBIs this season. Here's the 1-0 pitch now to Vossler. That is down for ball 2 and counts now 2-0 to Jason Vossler. So here's a 2-0 pitch now to Vossler. Swing and a miss, strike 1, the count's now 2-1. That was actually a foul tip, but the count is still 2-1. Here's a 2-1 pitch now to Vossler. That is going to be a base hit to left center field, and Vossler is on second, and the Giants have a base runner in the 8th. And then Lamont Wade Jr. is up now for the Giants. And warming up in the Giants bullpen is Zach Littell. So Littell is probably going to come in and try to close this game out for the Giants.
Giants have averaged 13 hits per game in this 4-game series.
So here's the first pitch from Mella to Lamont Wade Jr. That is down for ball on the count. So 1-0 to Wade. Now here's the 1-0 pitch. That is hit deep, but is caught by the left fielder Peralta, and there's 1 away. There's 1 on and 1 out for the Giants. Donovan Solano is now hitting for the Giants. So Solano is 0 for 4 today. Here's the first pitch to Solano. That is down for ball 1. The cast now 1-0. Welcome back, Ryan. He says 8-2. Goddamn, yeah. Giants. Yep, Giants got 2 more runs. Now here's the 1-0 pitch to Solano. That is fouled, and the count's now 1-1.
Pitcher will always go through a lot of good look at it and look for islands of safety. Where can you pitch around a guy to get to a guy that you think you have Simona John?
Now here's the 1-1 pitch to Donovan Solano. That is hit deep to left field, and that one is gone. It's 10-2 Giants. Wait, what happened? Was that gone? It's not a home run. It was not a home run. So the Giants will have Solano on second and Vossler on third with 1 away. It was not a homer. It hit off the wall. So the ball hit off the wall, so the Giants will have men on second and third. Here's the first pitch to Yaz. That is away for ball one. The count's at 1-0 to Yastrzemski. Yaz is 1 for 3 today. He got a double and he got hit by a pitch. Yeah, I wish that was a homer too. I thought that was gone. Now here's the 1-0 pitch to Yaz. Down and away for ball two, and the count's now 2-0 to Mike.
He hit a double back in the third, scored a run, and hit by pitch in the fifth. He's 1 for 3, been on base twice.
Here's a 2-0 pitch now to Mike Yastrzemski. That is a base hit to right field. Vosler will score. Solano's coming home. He is safe, and it's 10-2 Giants. Let's go, 10-2 Giants. And Mike Yastrzemski gets an RBI single. Let's go. This game is a blowout. D-backs again destroyed. So the D-backs are absolutely demolished by this Giants offense right now. And this will bring up Wilmer Flores. And Yaz is on first with one out. First pitch to Flores is a called strike one. The count's out 0-1. Yes, 10-2. My God. All these games against the D-backs have been absolute destruction, except for the game Tuesday when Yaz hit that clutch grand slam. That's the only actual competitive game between these two. During this series, at least. So Flores fouls it off and counts out 0-2 to him. Here's the 0-2 pitch now to Wilmer. And he hits that high but not deep enough to left field. It's caught by Peralta. And Yaz will stay put at first. And there's 2 away. And this will bring up Brandon Belt, who is 1 for 4 today. Belt has singled in the 5th, and he scored a run. Here's the first pitch to Belt. That one is a base hit to left field. Yaz will go to second, and Belt will stay to first. And Brandon Belt has a single, and the Giants have men on first and second with 2 outs. And then this will bring up Kirk Casale, who has had an amazing game. And if he gets a double on this at bat here, he will hit for the cycle. Let's see. If Kirk Casale gets a double, he hits for the cycle. Let's see what he can do here. Here's the first pitch to Casale. That's away for ball 1. That's not 1-0 to Kurt. Let's see if he can hit for the cycle. Let's go, Kurt. Here's the 1-0 pitch now to Casale. High for ball 2. That's now 2-0. Yeah, Casale has 4 RBIs. That's insane. Here's a 2-0 pitch now to Casale. Swing and a miss, strike 1 in the cast out, 2-1. Yep, come on, Kurt, let's go. I wanted to hit for the cycle so bad. Because Kurt has been so bad this year, except for his last 2 games, he has been terrible. So, if he hits for the cycle, that would be hilarious. Here's a 2-1 pitch now to Casale. This one is high for ball 3. That's a 3-1. Let's see if they throw a ball. They're just going to walk Casali here. Let's see if they throw a strike. Here's a 3-1 pitch now to Casali. That is a strike right down the middle, but Casali fouls it off and the count's not full. Come on. Come on. All he needs is a double here. All he needs is a double. Let's go. Casali's had 6 hits and 8 at-bats.
The pinch hit appearance in the comeback win on Tuesday night where he got that critical walk just ahead of.
So here's a 3-2 pitch now to Casali. That is popped up right to Josh Reddick, and now in the inning. So Kirk Casali will most likely not hit for the cycle today, but either way, he has had an amazing game. So Zach Littell coming to the game to close it out for the Giants, and at the end of 8, they lead 10-2. So Escobar, Walker, and Carson Kelly are up for the Giants. I mean for the D-backs. So let's see if Littell can. Let's see if Littell can get the Giants to win without giving up any more runs.
Our coded standards are more than a label. It's a promise that every food on your table was chosen by someone who thinks farm food and supported organic before it was cooked.
So I need to update this here. So Zach Littell. Is it 2 L's or just? I'm gonna do 2 L's here. I have no idea. I think it's 2 L's though. And Littell.
At Domino's, we're more than just classic hand-tossed pizza for $7.99.
Yeah, I wish he hit for a second. That would be so funny because again, Kirk Casali has been absolutely terrible this year, except for in this series. This series has been amazing. He's like John Noel said, he has had 6 hits and 8 at-bats this series. So that would be amazing if he hit for the cycle today. So Giants have 10 runs on 15 hits and they have 1 error. The D-backs have 2 runs on 4 hits and 0 errors. So Zach Littell comes to the game for the Giants. He has played 21 games, 0-0 wins and losses. He has an ERA of 3.44. He has thrown 18.1 innings, and he throws 15 strikes for every 8 walks. 15 strikeouts for every 8 walks. So here's the first pitch to Eduardo Escobar. Fouled off for strike 1. The count's now 0-1. So Jason Voss will go to third base for Wilmer Flores. Now here's the 0-1 pitch to Escobar. He fouls it off again. The count's now 0-2 to Eduardo Escobar. Dubon at shortstop, Vossro at third. Vossro is in the shortstop spot, and Dubon's in the second base spot here. So Giants are to the right. Here's the 0-2 pitch now to Escobar. Fouled off again, and the count will stay at 0-2. So now here's the 0-2 pitch again to Eduardo Escobar. Escobar, that's going to be foul again, and it's going to be stay at 0-2. Now here's the 0-2 pitch again to Escobar. That is hit deep into right field. That's off the wall. and Escobar will at least have a double, maybe even a triple. He will go to third, and he'll be safe there. Eduardo Escobar will have a stand-up triple, and the D-backs have a man on third with nobody out in the top of the ninth.
Fastball to count, middle left, and he rakes this past Yastrzemski, who was playing over towards the right field side. That's how quickly this ball gets out, but then it hits the wall. As Yastrzemski was getting himself in position to play what he thought was going to be a carry. The ball hits.
So Eduardo Escobar has a triple. And I'll bring up Christian Walker. Here's the first pitch to Christian Walker. That is down for ball in the count. So 1-0 to Walker. Walker's 0 for 3 today. He reached on an error and had an RBI in the 7th inning. Now here's the 1-0 pitch to Christian Walker. Swing and a miss. No, that's going to be foul, but it'll still be 1-1 the count. A 92-mile-per-hour slider thrown. So Gosman went 8 innings today, so he had an incredible outing. Here's the 1-1 pitch now to Walker. Walker, and that'll go right to Dubon, who throws to first, and there's one away. But Escobar will score, and it's now 10-3 10-3 Giants. So he grounded that out to Solano through the belt. So it's 10-3 now. So Carson Kelly is now up for the D-backs. Carson Kelly is 0 for 2. He flew out in the 2nd and walked in the 5th and struck out in the 7th. Here's the first pitch to Carson. That is down for ball on the count. So 1-0 to him. So here's the 1-0 pitch now to Carson Kelly. And this one is fouled off to right field, and the count will be 1-1. So if the D-backs lose this game, which is looking like they're going to break a record for the most consecutive road games lost. Here's the 1-1 pitch now to Carson Kelly. He pops it up deep. Duggar is there. He makes a catch, and there is 2 away now in the top of the 9th. So if there's one more out, the D-backs break a record for the most consecutive road losses in a single season. Let's see if David Peralta can start to change that maybe. David Peralta is 1 for 3 today. He had an RBI single in the 7th inning. So here's the first pitch to Peralta. Grounded. Right to Dubon. He throws the first. It's in time. The Giants win. And the D-backs break a record for the 23 consecutive road losses. And that's a record. The most consecutive road losses in a single season for a team. And your Giants have won this game 10-3. So your Giants beat the D-backs today 10-3, and I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you all for coming on out today, and I will see you guys most likely. I'm probably going to be live for this if I can, but if I was to go live again, it will be on, what day is it? It'll be Wednesday, June 23rd for the Giants-Angels game at 1:07 p.m. Pacific time. So I will maybe see you guys then, and peace.